Hey everyone, a massive welcome to all of our awesome bilingual students joining us today. I am so excited because today's explainer is basically all about magic, friendship, and, well, window cleaning. Okay, let's jump right into this. We're going to explore Roald Dahl's absolutely classic and hilarious tale, The Giraffe and the Pelly and Me. We'll dig into the crazy plot, meet some totally unforgettable characters, and figure out the really wonderful themes hiding right under the surface of this story. And it all kicks off with a young boy and his brand new animal friends who decide to start a, let's just say, very unusual business.
Now, I want you to just close your eyes for a second. Picture the most incredible window cleaning crew ever. Imagine you've got to clean the very highest windows of a giant towering mansion. But here's the catch. You are not allowed to use any ladders, literally none at all. How would you even do it? Well, what if your crew was made up of a boy, a monkey, a giraffe, and a pelican? Open your eyes, because we're about to see exactly how this incredible team pulls off the impossible.
All right, Section 1. Meet the Magic Crew, the ladderless window cleaners.
So, first up, meet Billy. Billy is a kid with a really big dream. He wants nothing more than to own his very own sweet shop. One day, he's wandering by this old abandoned building that he secretly wishes he could buy, only to discover that it's already been sold to a very strange group of friends. I'm talking about a giraffe, a monkey, and a pelican who goes by the Pelly for short. They've bought the building to use as the headquarters for their brand new business, the Ladderless Window Cleaning Company.
You're probably wondering, how on earth do they clean windows without ladders, right? Well, they simply don't need them. It's like a giant puzzle where everyone fits perfectly. Each member of the crew has this incredibly unique physical trait that makes them perfect for the job. The giraffe has a magical, super long neck that stretches up to the highest windows. She literally is the ladder. The pelican, he's got this patented beak with a top half that slides back, turning his bottom beak into a giant functioning water bucket. The monkey is super quick and agile, using his incredibly fast hands to polish the glass until it shines. And Billy? Well, Billy manages the team, acts as their guide, and is just the helpful friend keeping the whole operation running smoothly.
Moving right along to Section 2. The Duke and the Burglar, a completely thrilling adventure.
Okay, so the crew gets hired by the enormously rich Duke of Hampshire, and the Duke is just absolutely staggered. I mean, his eyes are popping out of his head when he first sees a giraffe, a pelican, a monkey, and a boy cleaning his massive windows without a single ladder in sight. He actually asks if the whole world has gone completely dotty. But once he sees how perfectly spotless they get the glass, he is totally amazed. But right in the middle of this peaceful, sunny window cleaning job, the real action kicks off.
Bam! Suddenly, up in the Duchess's bedroom, a highly dangerous thief is busy stealing her priceless diamonds. But our magic crew is right there hovering outside the window. In this amazing flash of bravery, the pelican swoops right in and actually traps the burglar inside his giant water-carrying beak. They're shouting, the Duke calls for the police, and suddenly police cars with screaming sirens are rushing to the scene. The Pelly just holds his beak tightly closed, keeping the thief locked up until the police are ready to arrest him.
When the pelican finally pops open that huge beak, the police drag the burglar out, and the chief of police literally gasps in shock. He shouts out, "Great Scott! It's the Cobra himself!" Now, the Cobra is known as the cleverest, most dangerous cat burglar in the entire world. He can climb up literally anything. But hey, he was absolutely no match for the pelican's patented beak.
So, the police haul the terrifying Cobra away. But wait, what about all those stolen jewels? Well, the chief of police reaches in and fishes great handfuls of magnificent diamonds and jewelry straight out of the burglar's pockets, returning every single piece to the fainting Duchess. The animals totally save the day. They're absolute heroes. Let's dive into Section 3, Billy's Sweet Dream, the ultimate reward. Remember Billy's big dream we talked about at the very beginning? His ultimate wish was to turn that old building where the animals live back into a sweet shop, which is traditionally known as a grubber. Well, the wealthy Duke is so grateful he actually makes it happen. He promises to buy the building and help Billy transform it into the absolute best sweet shop in the entire world. And it's not just a win for Billy, the animals get exactly what they need to eat forever. We're talking fresh salmon for the Pelly, endless walnuts for the monkey, and special pink and purple flowers just for the giraffe.
Just imagine walking into Billy's new shop. The smell alone would be incredible. His dream sweets include these magical, mouth-watering candies. We are talking about bins stacked from the floor to the ceiling with sherbet suckers, thick, chewy chunks of caramel fudge, creamy Russian toffee, fizzy sugar snorters, and sweet butter gumballs. Oh man, it is literally a sweet tooth's ultimate paradise.
Section 4. Teamwork and Big Dreams. What we actually learn from the story.
So what's the big takeaway here? Well, look at how every single character brings a totally special talent to the team. The giraffe brings her super tall neck for reaching. The pelican brings his giant beak for holding water. The monkey brings his incredibly fast hands for polishing. And Billy brings his big heart and smart mind for managing the whole crew. If literally any one of them were missing, they couldn't clean those massive windows, and they definitely couldn't have caught the cobra. The big lesson here is that our differences are exactly what make us a perfect team. When we combine our unique talents, we can achieve our absolute wildest dreams.
And finally, Section 5, a heartfelt farewell, saying goodbye to our friends.
Let's slow down for a second. Billy is standing down on the lawn, looking up at the sky. There is this quiet, kind of melancholy feeling as he waves goodbye to the giraffe, the pelican, and the monkey. They are the three absolute best friends he has ever had. And, it is always really tough to say goodbye to friends you've shared a great adventure with.
But right as they're leaving, the monkey sings Billy this really beautiful little song of farewell. He sings, "We have tears in our eyes as we wave our goodbyes. No book ever ends when it's full of your friends, the giraffe and the Pelly and me." Wow, what a wonderful, comforting message, right? It tells us that whenever we miss these characters, all we have to do is just open the pages of the book, and our magical friends will be right there, waiting for us.
Which brings us to the end of today's explainer. But before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a question to really think about. Just like Billy and his animal crew, what special talent would you bring to a magical team? Think about your unique skills. Are you a super fast runner, a really creative problem solver, or maybe just a deeply kind friend? Whatever it is, it makes you an essential part of any team. I hope you feel super inspired to think about your own talents today, and I highly encourage you to read Roald Dahl's fantastic book for yourself. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Keep learning, and hey, keep working together.